Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. We will get started reclined on your back. So come on to your back and bring the feet to the edges of the mat and let your knees drop in. Bring your hands on your belly. You can close the eyes or keep a soft gaze. And as you inhale, feel the belly expand into your hands. And as you exhale, feel it fall away. Take 2 more cycles of breath, just feeling the breath in the belly. Now move your hands to your ribs. As you inhale, feel the ribs inflate like a balloon. And as you exhale, feel them deflate. Take 2 more slow, smooth cycles of breath. And then bring the hands to your chest. And just feel the chest as it rises and falls with the breath. Taking 2 more cycles of breath, just feeling that. Good, and then with your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. You can rock a little side to side. Now keep the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg along the mat. On an exhale, peel your shoulders off the mat, lifting nose towards your knee. Inhale, lower the shoulders back down, extend the leg and reach the arms overhead. Next exhale, hug the left knee in. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, peel shoulders off the mat. Inhale, extend the leg and the arms. Exhale, hug your right knee in, peel shoulders off the mat. If this starts to bother your neck, you can cradle your head. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee comes in, peel up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug the right knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee hug in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug the right knee in. This time, if you want to take it further, as you extend the leg, hover the legs, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, extend to a hover or not. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee in. Let's do one more time each side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, extend. This time, exhale, hug the right knee in. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Take the right knee over to the left for a twist. Right arm goes out to a T at shoulder height. You can gaze over the right shoulder. Good, then gently come back to center. Hug your left knee in, extend the right leg. And then take the left knee over to the right, left arm out to a T. You can take the gaze over the left shoulder. Good, then gently come back to center. Hug both knees in and either just roll off to one side to come to the all fours, or you can start to rock and roll along the spine, avoiding your neck. And then go ahead and cross at the shins and roll forward, or come to the all fours, however you want to get there. Bringing your wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. As you inhale, arch the back, draw the heart through the arms. As you exhale, tuck the chin around into the upper back, tuck the tail, press the mat away. And just keep going on your own breath, inhaling, arching, and exhaling, rounding. Then find a neutral position with the spine. Inhale, reach your left arm up, gaze up at the hand. And exhale, thread your left arm behind your right. Lay your left shoulder, left cheek down. Step your right hand a little more over to the right. And you can either keep this right hand down or reach it up and either place it at your low back or hook it in your left hip crease. Press through the back of the left palm. Roll your right shoulder open. Good, then reach the right arm back up. Press into the hand, come back to the all fours. Inhale, reach your right arm up, gaze up. Exhale, thread it behind the left, lay your right shoulder, right cheek down, step your left hand a little more over to the left. Check in with your hips, make sure you're not crunching on one side or the other. Reach the left arm up if you would like, place it at the low back or hook it in your right hip crease. Roll that left shoulder open, press through the back of the right hand. this and reach the left arm back up. Bring it down, press into the hand, come back to the all fours. Bring the hands a little forward of your shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, down dog. So make sure your hands are shoulders distance, your feet are hips distance. If you'd like, you can start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee, straightening the other leg, going back and forth. And then with the legs a little bent, tip your heels over to the left and then lift your hips. Feel that stretch along your right side. Then come back to center and take your heels over to the right. Lift your hips and feel that nice stretch along your left side. Come back to center. Bend your knees a lot and then shine your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Straighten the legs any amount. And then slowly step feet to hands to the top of the mat. Forward fold as you get there. Bend the knees if you need to. You can take hold of opposite elbows. You can sway side to side if that feels good. Just pouring out what no longer serves you. Good, then release your arms. Bend the knees and slowly ragdoll your way up to stand. Inhale the arms out, around and up. Interlace your fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. Draw ribs and navel in, and then press through the feet and go up and over to the right. Gaze up under your left armpit. Inhale back through center. Press through the feet, go up and over to the left. Gaze up under your right armpit. Good, then come back to center. This time bring your hands to your low back, your elbows move towards each other. Press through the feet and lean up and over an imaginary pole behind you, imaginary hurdle. Lift your sternum. And then exhale, forward fold, spill over the legs. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip. You can come up onto the ball of your left foot. Give you a little more space. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward. You can always pick it up and put it there to the lunge. Draw the heart forward. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm up. Exhale the right hand down, step back to plank. Knees can be up or down. And then lower slow, knees, thighs, belly, chest. Arms alongside the body with the palms facing in. Point your toes. tops of the feet on the mat. Engage your legs, engage the hamstring, draw ribs and navel in. Lift your shoulder tips. On an inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Don't worry about getting up high, just try to get long. And then release. Tuck your toes. You can either press up through the all fours or up through plank and then back, down dog. Just take a moment here. Then inhale your left leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, come up high onto the ball of the right foot. Giving yourself a little more space. And then step the left foot forward or pick it up and put it there. Coming into the lunge, drawing the heart forward, pressing the back thigh up. Plant your right hand, reach your left arm up. Exhale the hand down, step it back, down dog. Bring the knees down, big toes touch, shift the hips back towards the heels. You can bring your forehead down to the mat or a block, or you can stack your fists and rest your forehead on your fists. Good. And with your next inhale, come back to the all fours. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Spread your fingers wide, firm your forearms in. Spread your shoulder blades and lift your hips. Lift your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Bottom of the exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. You can step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms out, around, and up. Exhale, swim your right arm back, arms to a T, twist to the right. Gaze over your right shoulder, keep your hip points facing forward. Good, then reach back up through center. Exhale, twist, gazing over the left shoulder. Keeping the hip points squared up towards the front. Good, then come back to center. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Draw the heart forward. Pivot and plant your back heel, cartwheel open, warrior two. Making sure your right knee is tracking towards the pinky toe edge of the foot. The right knee is opening up. And then draw the belly in and up. Relax your shoulders. Gaze over the right fingertips. Keep that back leg strong. Then come forward, flip your right palm. Sweep the sky, reverse warrior. Keep the legs the same, the right knee tracking towards pinky toe. Then slowly straighten that right leg, keep reversing back. And then arms to a T, shift hips back, reach forward. Right hand comes to the shin or maybe a block, maybe the floor. Reach that left arm up. Draw the low belly in. Really lengthen from right armpit to right hip crease. Nice. Take one more breath. Really try to get expansive here. Press that right foot forward and down. And then let the top arm carry you back up, warrior two. Parallel your feet. Turn your toes slightly in, hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands down to the mat or to blocks. Bend the knees if you need to. First, just inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Good. If your legs are towards straight, really press the thigh bones back into the hamstrings and lift and broaden your sitting bones without forcing too much. Then inhale, come up halfway, come up onto the fingertips, lengthen the spine. Slowly walk yourself back to that lunge at the top. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm up. Exhale the right hand down, step back to plank. Knees can be up or down in plank. Press the mat away. Gentle tuck of the tail. Reach from the crown of your head out through your heels. Then shift forward, lower either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale through up dog or cobra. Move your shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, lift up and back. Down dog. Bottom of the exhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Chair pose, bring some weight into your heels. Make sure you can see your toes, draw your ribs and navel in, get real low. And then press up to stand, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Draw the heart forward. Take a breath here. Pivot and plant that back heel, cartwheel open, warrior two. Left knee tracking towards pinky toe. Shoulders relax, belly in and up. Maybe bend a little deeper into that left knee. Keep that right leg really strong. Gaze over the fingertips. Come forward, flip the left palm, reverse your warrior. And then slowly straighten the left leg. Keep reversing back. And then reach forward, shift hips back. Left hand to block shin, foot, or floor. Right arm reaches straight up. And then you're really lengthening the sides of the body. And really expanding. Just take up space. And then let the top arm carry you back up, warrior two. Again, we'll parallel the feet, bring hands to hips. Inhale, tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale, fold. And you can just fold all the way down, lifting your sitting bones up towards the ceiling. If you want, you can reach your hands back through your feet, fingers pointing towards the wall behind you. Good, then inhale up halfway, lengthen. Slowly walk back to the top of the mat to a lunge. Plant your right hand, reach your left arm up. Exhale the hand down, step back, down dog. Either bring the knees down to rest or you can flow through another vinyasa. Inhaling to roll forward to plank. Shift forward, exhale, lower either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale through up dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Down dog. And then with your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back. This time keep the hips level. Exhale, step the right foot forward to the lunge, find your feet, and then inhale, reach the arms up, so high lunge. If you need to, you can bend that back knee and then draw the ribs and navel in, straighten the back leg any amount. Bring your arms to a T. Wrap your right arm comes on top of left. Hook at your elbows, bring the palms together. Eagle arms. Maybe you're lifting your heart, finding a little tiny back bend. And then lean your torso forward. See if you can step that left foot all the way forward, crossing left knee on top of right for eagle. Can wrap that left ankle behind the right or just let it float like I'm doing. Squeeze the legs, lift the elbows. Now slowly unwind. See if you can float that left leg back, warrior three. Keeping your eagle arms, rolling your outer left hip down, firming the inner thighs in. Good, then go back to high lunge. See if you can keep the eagle arms parallel your feet. Exhale, wide angle fold with your eagle arms. If you would like, sway a little bit. Nice. Then release. Inhale halfway. Start to crawl yourself back to the lunge. Plant your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Easy twist. Exhale the hand down. Step back. Down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. And this time lower knees, thighs, pelvis, belly. Scoot your elbows forward, bringing them under your shoulders for Sphinx pose. So your wrists are in line with your elbows. Draw the heart through the arms. Draw your shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath. then lower all the way down. Slide your hands down, tuck the toes, press up and back, down dog. Inhale your left leg up and back from the inner thigh, so hips are level. You're rolling your outer left hip down. And then exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, lift up, high lunge. So bend the knee a moment. Draw your hip points up, ribs and navel in, and then straighten that back leg any amount. Good, then arms to a T, cross your left arm on top of right, bring the palms together, or you can take hold of opposite shoulders. Maybe find that little back bend if you feel steady. Good, then lean your torso forward, cross your right knee on top of left, eagle, floating the right foot or crossing right ankle behind left, lifting the elbows if that's available. Good, then see if you can bring that right knee up with you, standing tall. And then send it back to warrior three, keeping the eagle arms, rolling your outer right hip down. You can always unwind and bring your hands down if you need to, no worries. Firm your inner thighs in. And then land back in the high lunge. Parallel your feet, keeping your eagle arms. Exhale, fold. Knees can be bent. Maybe you're swaying a little bit. And then unwind. The hands come down. Inhale up halfway. Lengthen. Slowly walk yourself to the lunge at the top. Plant your right hand, reach your left arm up. Exhale the hand down, step back. Down dog. Optional vinyasa or rest in child's pose. Just making it your practice. You can always stay in down dog or hold plank as well. Good, and then bottom of the exhale and down dog, gaze forward, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink your hips, reach your arms up, chair. Bring some weight into your heels. Try to relax shoulders. And then see if you can lower all the way down to the mat. However you want to get there. Cheating, using my hands. And then come into boat. So you can either keep your feet on the mat and hug behind your thighs and lean back until you feel your core turn on, staying broad across your chest, or you can float your shins and reach your arms forward. You might even be able to straighten the legs, but keep broad across your chest. Make sure you're not rounding a lot through the spine. Breathe. And then lower, roll down to low boat. Press your low back into the mat. Reach the fingers forward. And then come back up to boat. And then soles of the feet to the mat. Roll down all the way onto your back. Take a moment. And we'll set up for the inversion of your choice. So you might just want to scoot your butt up to the wall and put your legs up the wall. You may want headstand or handstand. I'm going to do headstand against the wall. So you want to make sure, and I'll just demonstrate, that when your forearms come down and you interlace your fingers, if you're doing headstand, you don't want to be collapsing into your shoulders. So you want to stay lifted like that, not collapsing down, but lifting. So, and you want to make sure you're on the crown of your head. And you can find that by taking a block and pressing it down there. If you press it down too forward, your chin collapses down. If it's too far back, you collapse back. So when you find that spot where that doesn't happen, that is crown of the head. Okay, so finding a wall, if you're doing headstands or legs up the wall, crown of the head comes down. I'm staying lifted in my shoulders. I tuck my toes and walk my feet in, and then either just kick up or hug into a tiny ball and extend up. Hug ribs and navel in. It's okay if you hit the wall. Reach up through your legs. Steady breath. And if you're new to headstand, don't stay up very long. When you're ready, you can just come out either by slowly bending your knees or falling down. Be careful. Resting in child's pose. So if you're in legs up the wall or any other inversion, you can slowly come out and come onto your back again for bridge. Arms alongside the body with the palms down, the feet hip distance, shins vertical. On an inhale, lift your hips. You can stay here, interlace fingers and roll onto the shoulders. Firm your inner thighs in. Take several ujjayi breaths. Good, then lower upper back, middle back, low back, soles of feet together, knees wide, hand to your belly, hand to your heart. If this bothers your hips, you can rest your knees on blocks or take any other resting pose you prefer. We'll set up for one more bridge, either with a block under the sacrum or an active bridge. Or if you'd like, you can come into wheel. So go ahead and bring the knees together. And when you're ready, lifting up into bridge, either supported, active, or full wheel. And then lower slowly all the way down again, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Resting here. Good. And then bringing the hands to the outsides of the thighs to guide the knees back together. We'll cross right knee over left, shift hips off to the right, arms out to a T. Draw the knees in and over to the left. You can uncross the knees if you prefer, if it's better for your back. Doesn't matter if your right shoulder comes up. Good, then gently come back up, unwind. Cross your left knee over right, shift the hips off to the left, lower knees over to the right. Just winding down, relaxing into the twist as much as you can. Good, then gently come back and hug the knees in. And then take happy baby. So either reaching for your ankles or maybe behind the thighs, maybe the outer edges of the feet. But if you become a turtle shell, then bring the hands down. You want to try to get your back long and flat on the mat. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good. And when you're ready, release everything. Big breath in. And then exhale. Sigh it out. Soften the brow. Let the eyes relax back into their sockets. Soften the muscles around your cheekbones, the jaw, tongue relaxed. Just observing what it feels like to have done the practice you just did. Allow your next inhale to be a little deeper. Exhale, wiggle fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Let your head go side to side. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead. As you exhale, gently roll off to one side, bending your knees, rolling off to one side. Keeping the eyes soft or closed as you slowly press yourself up to an easy seat, sitting up nice and tall. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.